Have you ever caught yourself looking in the mirror and thinking, why can't I have that air of elegance that some women have naturally? You know, sometimes the difference between looking ordinary and looking sophisticated is exactly in what you avoid wearing. And today I'm going to show you exactly 7 things that truly elegant women never wear. And look, item number 6 will shock you because it's something almost every woman has in her wardrobe, but that's completely sabotaging her elegance. In fact, it might be something you wear almost every day without even realizing it. So come with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to dress to look rich and sophisticated without spending a fortune. Item number 1, clothes with exaggerated logos. First thing elegant women avoid, clothes full of huge logos, flashy brands scattered everywhere. You know why? Because true elegance is about discretion. It's about quality that shows, not about screaming, look how much I spent. It's about having enough class to not need to prove anything to anyone. Just imagine, you meet a super chic woman at a restaurant. What catches your attention about her isn't the brand stamped on her chest, but the perfect fit of her clothes, the harmonious color combination, her confident posture. I made this mistake myself. I'd buy that t-shirt with a giant logo thinking I'd look more branded. Result? I looked like a walking billboard, you know? And worse, it seemed like I needed the brand to validate me. The solution is simple. Invest in quality pieces with well-made cuts, but without flashy logos. A well-cut plain blouse and good fabric is worth much more than one full of symbols. And look, what comes next? Many women do thinking they look more attractive, but they're actually losing all sophistication. Oh, and if you love this type of content, go ahead and subscribe, okay? Because there's much more here to help you be that elegant and confident woman always. Item number 2, clothes too tight or clinging to the body. Now comes a truth that hurts, but needs to be said. Clinging clothes too tight that mark every curve of the body don't convey elegance. They convey desperation for attention. Elegant women know that mystery is much more powerful than total exposure. They choose pieces that enhance the body without suffocating it, that suggest shapes without revealing everything at once. Look, when you wear very tight clothes, besides being uncomfortable all day, and this shows in your posture, you give the impression that you don't have enough confidence to let your personality shine. It's like the clothes are screaming in your place. A friend of mine always said, elegance isn't about showing everything. It's about suggesting with class. And she was right. The most admired women I know have this characteristic. They leave a little to the imagination. The golden tip is choose pieces that have the perfect fit on your body. Not too tight, not too loose. That middle ground that enhances your silhouette without squeezing. And the next item, oh my God, it's something I see every day on the street, and that simply destroys any attempt to look sophisticated. If you're enjoying these tips, leave a like on the video. Your interaction helps this content reach more amazing people like you. Item number 3, exaggeratedly decorated nails. Don't misunderstand me. I love well cared for nails. I love beautiful nail polish. I adore when we take care of ourselves. But there's a very clear line between elegant and exaggerated. Nails with giant rhinestones, elaborate designs, pointed shapes that look like claws, those stilettos that look more like weapons. This isn't elegance, it's fantasy. Truly chic women opt for well cared for nails with classic shapes and neutral or soft colors. Because elegance is in refined details, not in spectacle that draws attention for the wrong reasons. I've done super decorated nails myself, thinking it was the best thing ever. Then I realized I couldn't even type properly, couldn't pick things up naturally, and someone was always commenting on the nails, taking focus away from me as a person. True elegance is when people notice you as a harmonious whole, when they remember your presence, your conversation, your charisma, not because of a detail that screams louder than you. Invest in oval or soft square shapes, nude colors, light pink, or that timeless classic red. Your hands will always look like a lady's. By the way, tell me, which of these do you already use in your daily life? Or which one surprised you so far? I'm curious to know. And now, hold on to this information, because many people make this mistake thinking they're killing it. Item number 4, glitter and sequins during the day. Sparkle is beautiful, sequins are wonderful, rhinestones have their charm, but there's a time for everything, right? And especially, there's a place for everything. Seeing a woman at the supermarket at 2 in the afternoon, all sequined, shining more than a Christmas tree, is like seeing someone in pajamas at a wedding. It simply doesn't match the moment or the environment. Elegant women know there's a perfect timing for each type of outfit. They save the sparkles for special occasions, for the evening, for parties, for moments that really call for this type of look. During the day, they bet on noble fabrics, interesting textures, well-chosen colors, but always maintaining the sobriety the period demands. You know what's really chic? A woman who knows how to dress appropriately for each situation. This shows maturity, common sense, emotional intelligence, and true elegance. It's about reading the environment. For daytime, bet on fabrics like linen, quality cotton, silk, materials that have movement and lightness, but without that disco in the middle of the afternoon vibe. If this is already helping you, imagine what's coming next. So don't forget to subscribe because there's much more content like this coming. And the next one, wow, I see this one a lot around, and honestly, it breaks my heart. Item number 5, clothes too short or too low cut. I'm going to say something with all the love in the world. Elegance isn't about age, it's about attitude and self-knowledge. But there's a huge difference between being young at heart and trying to look young at any cost. Very short clothes, exaggerated necklines, especially after a certain age, give the impression of desperation, of someone who doesn't accept their own life moment, of someone trying to compete instead of simply shining. Elegant women know that true sensuality comes from confidence, posture, mystery, not from the amount of exposed skin. They understand that less can be infinitely more powerful. I remember a situation that marked me. I was at a social event and saw 2 women of the same age. One all low cut with short clothes trying to get attention, another with a beautiful midi dress, discreet but super feminine neckline, impeccable posture. Guess which one seemed more confident and elegant? The second one, without a doubt, because she emanated class, self-esteem, maturity, not neediness or need for approval. She knew exactly who she was. The tip is, enhance your body, but intelligently. A subtle neckline that flatters, a hemline that shows your legs without exaggerating, a length that makes you comfortable. This is mature elegance. Tell me if you think so too, because look, I've been through this phase of trying to prove something through clothes myself. Item number 6, jeans with exaggerated washes. Now, hold on to this information, because this tip will completely change how you look at your wardrobe and choose your basic pieces. You know those jeans all ripped, faded, with crazy washes with strategic holes, looking like they went through a war? Well, elegant women avoid this like the plague. Why? Because elegance is about timelessness. It's about investing in pieces that age well, that don't scream passing fashion or trend that will go out of style next season. Elegant jeans are those with uniform wash, perfect cut for your body type. Without exaggerations, they can be light, dark, medium, but always with that clean, sophisticated, timeless vibe. Actually, let me tell you something I discovered recently. A very renowned personal stylist told me that jeans are like a wild card in the wardrobe. If you choose well, they'll accompany you for years and work in 1,000 situations. If you choose poorly, you'll always look like you're trying too hard. And you know what the real magic of well-chosen jeans is? Total versatility. You can wear them with a dress shirt for work, the basic t-shirt for casual, with a nicer blouse for a romantic dinner. The possibilities are endless. Invest in quality jeans with a cut that flatters your body, but without all these interventions that only make you look lost in time. And the last item, oh guys, this is the one that bothers me most when I see it on the street because it's so unnecessary. Item number 7, very noisy or exaggerated jewelry. Wait, have you noticed that woman who arrives at a place making noise before even opening her mouth? Well, it's usually her jewelry announcing her arrival. Bracelets that make a terrible noise with every movement, earrings that swing like church bells, necklaces that look like medieval armor. Guys, this isn't elegance, it's sound and visual pollution. Truly chic women know that less is more, always. They choose delicate, well-selected pieces that complement the look without stealing the scene or competing with their own personality. Elegance is about harmony, it's about balance, it's about you being the focal point of your own presentation, not your accessories putting on a sideshow. I had a bracelet I loved, thought it was beautiful, but it made such a noise. My God, it sounded like I was playing tambourine all day. Result? Everyone paid attention to the annoying noise, not what I was saying. The solution is to invest in more discreet pieces, but of good quality. A small but well-made earring, a delicate necklace that enhances the neckline, a thin bracelet. This is refined elegance. And look, about that personal stylist story I started telling. She told me something that changed my life. Elegance isn't about getting attention at any cost, it's about being unforgettable for the right reasons. And you know what? If you made it this far, friend, know that you're an incredible woman who takes care of herself, who values herself, and who deserves, yes, to be seen as elegant, sophisticated, and powerful, because you really are. All these tips I shared here aren't about spending more money or revolutionizing your wardrobe. They're about making smarter choices. It's about understanding that elegance has no age, no budget limit. It has to do with self-knowledge and good taste. Now tell me, which of these items surprised you most? Which one didn't you imagine could be sabotaging your elegance? Or which one can you hardly wait to stop wearing? Answer me in the comments. I love reading everything you write. If you love these tips, then what's coming now, you're simply going to fall in love with. Right here next to this, I left a video that's practically a manual for you to continue becoming that elegant, powerful woman who radiates confidence, presence, and that air of sophistication that everyone notices. And it doesn't stop there. There's also a complete playlist packed with videos that will elevate your style, your image, and your self-esteem even more in a practical, accessible way without needing designer brands. Click now, because every video you watch is one more step toward becoming that woman that everyone admires when she walks by. Let's continue this wonderful journey together. See you now in the next video.